Can you hear me? Oh, my bad. Hi, Malik. Hi, Jamie. Usa, can you hear me now? I am so sorry about that. It looked like my setup is a little different. I'm sorry. But anyway, what do I have? Okay, you can hear me now. Good. So this is my Stella Rosa Red. This is what I'm drinking today. They had this on sale at Bevmo. I got like $5 off of it or something. But I'm really excited. Let me read the description really quick. Grapes for our delicious Stella Rosa Red are harvested from beautiful vineyards. This refreshing wine reveals deep red color and is combined with natural flavors of ripe raspberry, wild strawberry, and red plum. Stella Rosa Red is seductive, rich, and full-bodied with a hint of sweetness. Serve chilled with fresh fruit, cheese, spicy cuisine, and desserts. Celebrate life with friends and a bottle of Stella Rosa Red. So that's what I have right here. You're on time. I don't... Okay, and then... Let me put that aside really quick. This. Eventually, I'm going to get to making this myself, but... I don't know. It won't be a live stream. My live streams are already too long. But can you guess what this is? It's fried. Oh, you can hear. Oh, you're watching me and doing homework. Well, that's good. Get your study on, girl. I don't think Mimo's going to be able to join us today, but she wants to be a doctor. So I want her to study hard, too, because she might have to cut me open or something. You know what I mean? All right. Oh, it's so hot. Hi, Chocolate Drop. Oh, okay. Are you ready? It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Okay, let me turn this around. Deep fried lumpia. I didn't feel like cooking, but I had a taste for some egg rolls. Let me give you a close-up of this. Look at that. All that rolled up goodness. Pork and something else all in a neat little package. Big heaping serving of it. Okay. Ugh. All right, something's got to give. I'm just not organized today or something. Just not organized. Let me get my sweet and sour dipping sauce. Okay, I got a napkin. All right. Oh, yeah. It's going to be nice crunchy sounds. Now let me get my wine going. You know what I mean? Wine. See if I can open this without breaking one of my nails. Okay. All right. Ah. All right. Oh, yeah. Ah, it's already, I don't know what the weather is like where you guys live, but it's already 91 degrees outside. I can't wait for fall because I'm so tired of the heat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ugh. Wine opening gone bad. Woo! Oh, wow. You would not believe what this smells like. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Faygo Red Pop, but that's what this smells like. It smells like Faygo Red Pop, for real. All right. Let's pour this. All right. Because I'm not going through multiple bottles today. Hi, Fabio! Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you made it. Let me put you on the side. Yeah, I missed you at the last live stream. You and your marvelous iPad. Yeah. All right. Dipping sauce. Everything's, ooh, let me taste this. Mmm. It's raining in the Bronx. It's raining. Everybody's getting rain. I bet it's raining in Canada. Maple Poon wanted me to mention him. So I'm going to... It better not be raining in Canada, Maple Poon, because if it is, I'm going to be very upset. Because he's West Coast Canada. Oh, this is crazy. It tastes like an alcoholic red pop. Oh, I like this. Look at that color. Isn't that a pretty red? Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, 3 weeks of rain. I'm moving to Texas. Forget that. I'm moving. Watch, I'll move to Texas, and then Texas will become the next Sahara Desert. Because I'm apparently wherever I am, it just doesn't want to rain. Porky goodness. Swine makes everything fine. It really does. I gotta learn how to make these. There's no need to apologize for missing the live streams. You have a life outside of, we all have lives that we have to live, There's no need to apologize. I mean, you were missed. Don't get me wrong. The ones who are always here, when you're not here, I notice. Or maybe I should put this on this side. That way I can dunk and sip, dunk and sip. This isn't gonna last long. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. Oh. I have my setup. I have my setup wrong. Wait. You gotta see the wine. Yeah. I'm all over the place. So you can hear the wine. Can you see it? There we go. I'm trying to get my microphone so you can see it. All right, that's good. So now you can see me pour the wine. Okay. All right, cheers. Doggone it. This is so not fair. Every time I take a sip of this red wine, I start thinking of that Faygo Red Pop. And I think they only sell it in Michigan and Florida. That's the only two places I've ever seen it. My day has been great, Jamie. Did your sister have a good 16th birthday? How much alcohol is in this wine? It's only 5%. I ordered 50 egg rolls or lumpia. Hi, June. How are you? Yes, it's really, really fresh. The lumpia is still hot. Hi, Atomic Angel. How are you? Umbra Castaway. Oh, wow. Okay. Birthday was on Monday. That's good. I've only had one birthday party in my entire life. And my mom threw it on Halloween. I think it was my 5th birthday. I remember the cake. It was just like I don't know what you call it, a sheet cake, big rectangular sheet cake. And it had a witch flying into the moon. And it said, "Happy birthday." There's 50 here. Like, how many lumpia is one person supposed to eat? I mean, I'm just one person, you know? My birthday's not on Halloween. That's just when it was convenient for me to celebrate it, because my birthday is actually Christmas Eve. So, because my birthday is on a lame day, I will move it any day of the year that I want and celebrate it that way. Because that's the worst. Like, Christmas, nothing's open. Everybody's broke. Nobody wants to go do anything. Oh, I forgot to say cheers. Cheers. Okay. It's 50. I ordered 50. I don't know when you chimed in, but it doesn't take long to eat 10 of these. I can tell you that. I could put this whole one in my mouth, but I'm trying to pace myself. And my wine is Stella Rosa Red. They had to sell at Bevmo. I think I might have to go and get more because I like it. It reminds me of Faygo Red Pop. But it has like an alcoholic, you know. You can tell there's a little alcohol in there. Wow. It's going to be like 15. Oh, wow. No, Christmas Eve is not special. Like I said, nobody has money. They're broke. They don't want to do anything. So, if I choose to celebrate my birthday, I just move it to another month. Well, that's crazy that your mom can eat 50 lumpia. Atomic Angel. That's 100. That's a lot. I mean, I could have gotten 100, but I'm one of those people that would most likely eat it all in one sitting. I don't want to do that. I know. My portion sizes are small. I don't have time. I don't have a lot of time to work out, so that's one reason why I have smaller portions. And then two, I don't want to make myself sick. Because my last mukbang, what did I eat? I forgot what I ate on. Oh, it was LA Calvi. I ate so much food that my lower back started hurting. It hurt so bad. And it was uncomfortable trying to sleep because I couldn't roll over on my stomach. And I said to myself, I can't do this anymore. Oh, it's so hot. Lumpia are Filipino egg rolls. Okay. Yep, I work graveyards. Yep. I work graveyards and I come home and then I do a mukbang. And then I go to sleep. I try not to go to sleep right after a mukbang because that's bad. And that's my schedule. Does anyone have any interesting plans for the Labor Day weekend? Oh. I might do a mukbang for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving used to be my favorite holiday, but the past 5 years, I haven't liked it. Because I always feel so sick afterwards. The honey baked ham and then the oyster dressing, all of that stuff it messes with me. And this lumpia is good. I'm pretty much allergic to everything on the Thanksgiving menu that my family makes. And it's so depressing. Because I have perfected my cousin's oyster dressing, but I can't eat it because it's made with cornbread and I'm allergic to corn. So And then the honey baked ham. Oh no, you're working the whole weekend? That's sucky. I have to have my holidays. My weekends and my holidays, so. Man. No, I don't want to eat like that. Sorry. I mean, I've watched some of Kimi's vlogs, and she talks about how she, like, some people call her fat, and she thinks she's fat. I don't think she's fat at all, but I know if I ate all that food she ate, I would get big. And you probably don't think I'm large, but I'm much, much bigger than what I used to be. I've gained 15 pounds since I've started doing mukbangs, and I don't want to gain any more. Like, I don't believe in keeping myself in shape for men. I like to stay in shape for myself. And when I take off my clothes and get in the shower, I want to like what I see. So I just like the time away from work. Hi, Christopher. Wow. So you don't like turkey. I can't have honey baked ham. Anything ham. I can eat bacon and pork chops, but ham and it just makes me so sick. I know, I'm not trying to gain 1,000,000 pounds. I'd rather drink. I probably won't finish all this because I need something for lunch tonight when I go to work. So. Oh, I gain weight. Like I said, I've gained 15 pounds since I've started doing mukbangs. I started off at 110 pounds, and I'm 5'4" tall. So I've got, see that? That's what's happened since I've done mukbangs. I need to sit at my desk at work and just do this for hours. And then tone this. Well, I can't really see it now, but I hate waving at people. Wine is key. To you. See, you don't. See, a lot of people see me now and they're like, oh, you're so skinny. But they never saw me when I was super skinny. When I was in high school, I'm same height I am now, 5'4" tall. But I was between 92 and 98 pounds all 4 years of high school. And then when I went to college, my weight jumped up to 102 pounds. And I had to actually gain weight in order to join the military because I was underweight according to Army standards. So, yeah, you guys are seeing me and saying, oh, you're so skinny now, but you don't know skinny unless you saw me under 100 pounds. That was too skinny. See, but I'm feeling like average right now. You know, I feel average. Because I remember what my super skinny looked like. I still have a few of my dresses from when I was that little upstairs. I can't even get a thigh into them. Yeah, I've seen, yeah, they have those episodes on YouTube. 600-pound life. I couldn't imagine. Aww. Oh, I don't think I've watched it to the end. I've only watched like the first 15 minutes. One episode on YouTube, it was a woman. She had a son that had cerebral palsy or something like that. And then she had a 2-year-old. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot. But I never finished it because I had other stuff to do, and to be honest, there's other things I'd rather watch. Because, yeah, you're right, Fabio, that stuff is depressing. Oh, wow. You had to gain weight to join the Air Force? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so my philosophy is I like to maintain. Exactly. I agree with you, Atomic Angel. And 130 is my max. I'm like, oh, I gotta change my lifestyle now. I do not want to go above 130. That's just way. Oh no. Hi, the wake's coming. How are you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, June, Filipino food is like high carbs, and my body is like, I swell up when I eat a lot of carbs. I really do. And, oh, I gotta show you guys this. You're making French, hi Dominic! You're making French toast. Oh, I used to love French toast. But now that I don't eat bread, I bought this cookbook. It's called 7,000 Islands. It is such a beautiful book. I'm not even halfway through it. But it's a cookbook for Filipino food. Ouch. Crap, that hurt. It's a really big book. It's so pretty. So one of these days, I'm actually going to make something that's Filipino. I might make this soup that's on the cover because it has like an egg on it and some meat. Perfect. But Filipino cuisine is very high carb. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh. You're allergic, soul eat or not. You're allergic to cum, like bust a nut kind of cum. It really? How do you know you're allergic to that? Obviously, you have had it. Oh, wow. You've had someone spunk in your mouth. That's interesting. That says a lot about you, by the way. Yeah, it exists, Atomic Angel. If you're familiar with fellatio. Fabio. Atomic Angel, I just said that. That says a lot about you. What do you put in your mouth? As you can see, I put Lumpia in mine. Yeah, that's the only disappointing thing, is that there'll be random pictures of food in this cookbook, but there's no caption as to what it is, so it might be. Let me show you again, see if you can tell. Oops. That's what it is. That looks really good. I can't wait to finish reading it. I read it during my breaks, my study breaks. So, I'm eating lumpia, which is Filipino egg rolls. I'll leave a link in the description box. But yeah, it gives like the history of the Philippines, and it goes through like the influences of the Chinese, and then the Islamic influence, and the Spanish, Chinese, Japanese. I think they're Japanese too. Oh, the Mexican. I'm like, wow, how did Mexico influence the Philippines? And apparently they did. And then also like the regional dishes that you can only find in certain regions. So I'm like, wow. But when you think about it, it's like over 7,000 islands. So maybe I can buy my own island in the Philippines. That would be nice. I could have rain all the time. Since all you people that get rain all the time, it's raining. You need to move where I'm from. You need to move to this desert. And then you'll be like, I need some rain. I need some rain. Lumpia are Filipino egg rolls. Soul Eater, how does something just randomly get into your mouth at the club? Oh, no! Protein. Is baby batter sweet? I want to know. That would be interesting. If somebody ate soy, corn, or cantaloupe, and that would be gross. I was gonna say, and I tasted their baby batter, would I break out? Would I have an allergic reaction? Would I have an asthma attack? Like what, you know? But no. Soul Eater, I'll let you be the expert on that kind of stuff. Have you ever seen that movie Ratatouille? That fruit critic was like, if it isn't good, I won't swallow. And that is my philosophy. If it ain't good, I won't swallow. Oh. Ew. Yeah, I want to know what club that was so I don't go there. Because I would hate to get that. Well, actually, if it got in your hair, you can use it as like hair gel. Like something like Mary. Be like hair gel. But I don't know if I want that. Ew, that's like random spunk in your mouth. You don't know what kind of diseases they're carrying. Those are the kind of clubs you wear a face mask. I don't know. I don't go to clubs where people do that kind of stuff. Yeah. Like the hazmat suits the army issues you with the mask. In a nightclub. Exactly. Hazardous. Oh, man. Wow. Whew. I'm so glad that the only thing I have to worry about is getting an extra serving of lumpia in my mouth. That's pretty gross. Wow. Mm. 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 I wouldn't want something like that close to my face. Like I said, if it got in my hair, I can say, oh, it's just hair gel that I didn't run through my hair all the way, but not my face. Ew. Not my face. Gross. Yeah. Wow. But it's been a really long time since I've been clubbing. It's been like 3 years. It's just not my thing anymore. I'd rather go out and have a good meal at a nice restaurant with some friends and some alcohol. I just don't enjoy loud music anymore. Mm. Wow. Oh! There are women that are allergic to that kind of stuff. They can't have sex. I saw that on Grey's Anatomy or something. Or ER. I don't know what show it was. The lumpia is nice and crispy. I'm halfway done. Less than halfway done, because I think there's more than 25 here. I'm almost full, though. I need to drink more wine. This is my wine for today. Stella Rosa Red. Why am I drinking this out of a wine glass? Oh, that's good. That doesn't really taste like wine. It tastes like Red Pop. I'm running out of sauce. Is it Belena? Hi, Belena. That's taking it to the head, folks. When you're drinking it from the bottle, I mean, I'm the only one that's going to be drinking it, so I don't know why I don't just drink it straight from... That's what I'll do next time I do mukbang. I'll drink it just straight from the bottle and bypass the glass. But I was thinking if I drink out of a glass, then I'll make it last longer, you know? But I think some people like seeing the color. See the color? Red. I can gather she probably spends about $300 a month on food. But the good thing is she can write that off on her taxes. She has to be making at least $600 a month. It depends. If I buy it at the restaurant, that all depends on how many days a week I do a mukbang and if I'm buying it from a restaurant. If I make it myself, then it's hard to say because I just buy all my food. I don't... My food bill, just me alone, just eating every day, is about $300 a month. I just like to eat, though. You know what I mean? And because of my food allergies, I can't buy a lot of processed food, so I have to make it from scratch, which does bring the cost down a little bit, but not much, because I try to do organic whenever I can, and I try to do grass-fed beef and free-range chicken, because of my corn allergy, my body does react to meat when it's corn-fed. For example, I went to a restaurant. This was like over a year ago, and they touted their specialty was corn-fed beef. So I went to this restaurant thinking I'm gonna take a Benadryl just in case, and I took my Benadryl, but Benadryl only delays my reaction to my allergens. It doesn't get rid of it. So I felt that corn-fed beef the next day. I didn't feel so good afterwards. So yeah, I have to do grass-fed beef. So eating meat, buying grass-fed meat costs more, obviously. That's being really conservative. I'm sure she makes a lot more than that. Because I don't know. I don't watch her channel all the time. I am subscribed. I only watch it sporadically. She's not one of the YouTubers that when they upload something, I have to watch it, you know? So the YouTubers that I have to watch when they upload something aren't even mukbangers. This wine was around $11, and it was on sale at Bevmo. So I think it's regularly around $15, but I got it for a little over 10. From Tortilla Grill. Yeah, my food allergies make my food bill more expensive. Let me tell you, the only Stella Rosa wine that I have disliked it's called Stella Rosa Rosso, I think. I didn't like that one. But I like Stella Rosa Black a lot. That one's a really good one. But I think I'll have to put this one into my rotation. I'm like, oh, I'm drinking on and I have a little bit here, but this is for now, this is for later. Now and later wine. I gotta conserve that because I've only got like this much left. Oh. Wow. Okay, Simon and Martina, every time they upload something, I have to watch it. I just love watching them as a couple. And then I like Carolina Bully Farms. They are breeders of American bullies because I've been researching dogs. One day I'm going to get a dog. I just don't know what breed, but it's going to be a bully. It's either going to be an English, French, or American bully. And then, who else? There are some cooking channels that I like to watch, but man, I can't. Cho Noon Minguk Saram. Megan Bowen, she's an American who lives in Korea, South Korea. I watch her every time she uploads something. And as far as cooking, I like watching Mangchi. I've just added I can't say her name. She's Korean. Sok Young Longest. I think that's how you say her name. But she's Korean. I like to watch her videos too. My favorite Filipino dish happens to be it's a dish that my friend's mom made. So I have friends that are half Filipino. That's how I first was introduced to Filipino food. It was always home cooked and their mom always made it. And it's a soup with chicken, and it's very gingery. I want to say it's called lugao, but I might be wrong. I might be thinking of something else. But that was really good. And I dream about that every once in a while. The worst wine I've ever had, it was a Corbel extra dry well, that's not a wine, that's a champagne. But yeah, that was probably the worst. And then that Stella Rosa Rosso, that was pretty bad. I think they should stop making that one. Oh, a wine party. My monthly. You easily live off of. She makes her food from scratch. Arroz caldo. Okay, maybe that's what it was. I'm going to have to ask her next time I see her. Like, you remember that chicken gingery soup that you made? What's that called? I mean, I made lumpia once with my friend's mom. And she put different stuff in there, I think. I think she had more vegetables in her lumpia. Try watching Kimi. I do watch her. I just don't watch her all the time. Everyone, she's not that entertaining to me. So when I watch her, it has to be something that I want to see her eat and not just for the heck of watching her. And then, yeah. A mukbanger that I do watch all the time when they upload something is Pakaing Pal. And I've made a few dishes after watching her channel. Like the Afritada Manok and what was that called? Something else that she did on her channel that I had to make too. I can't remember. The wine's getting to me. I might have to check Forever Eating channel out. I don't have a whole lot of time to actually watch a lot of YouTube now that I'm trying to study. So I have to pick and choose. Chicken with rice. Chicken with rice and ginger is, yeah. Yeah, it's got rice in it and chicken, and it's very gingery. It's really good. I love it. There's only one Filipino restaurant in my area, and it's called Mila's Cucina. And that's where I get all the Filipino food from. Oh. Oh, graveyard jobs. I think graveyard jobs are easy to get because nobody wants them. I think they're wonderful. I love graveyard shifts. As long as my shift for the week ends Friday morning. If I had to work graveyard on a Friday night, I would not be a happy person. Because Friday nights and Saturday nights are for me. They're for me to go and do things that I don't want people to know I do. You know what I mean? That's my supreme me time. That's when I go out with friends, and that's me time. Oh, you found Kimi? You found me through Kimi, June? That's interesting. Why, was it a comment that I left on her channel or something? Wait, what was that? I love tomato soup. No, I could never live in the ghetto. I'm sorry. No. I like suburbia. I like living where people aren't going to try to kill me. I went to Jollibee's. I did a mini mukbang in my Galleria market and food hall in Philip. It was a mini mukbang. No, not me. That is Soulful Eats Not. I don't go to clubs and let people come all over this wonderfulness of a woman. That's just, no. Because I don't, no, that's not my thing. Oh, really? Interesting. Oh. What parts of America are most dangerous? Chicago. They call it Chirac. That's Chicago's nickname is Chirac. So. Oh. I've never had the chicken. I did the Popeyes mukbang, and then a couple weeks later I went to Jollibee's and I saw the fried chicken. And I'm like, I don't really want to have explosive bowels later. So, and I didn't get halo either because Jollibee's is an hour. It's over an hour away from where I live. So I got one of their breakfast items. It had like a fried egg, some garlic rice, and chicken. Not chicken, but beef tenderloins or something like that. And that's what I got to go. And I liked it. It was really good. And that's when I discovered that when people say the sweet meat has to have rice, they never specify garlic rice because garlic rice isn't sweet at all. It's very savory. And it did balance out because the meat was very sweet. So now I'm starting to understand Filipino food. And that and a million people tell me I'm eating it wrong. But I'm totally eating it right today. Look, I got my chili sauce. I got my lumpia. I got my crunch. I don't know what I'm going to eat in my next live stream. I have no idea. If you have any suggestions, I have all weekend to prepare and cook for my next mukbang, so I'm open. Maybe I'll make something from this cookbook here. Maybe that's what I'll do. But everything that I want to cook is some type of soup, and it's still super hot. To tell you the truth, I just started learning how to cook like 3 years ago, and I'm still not good at it. I might have close to 100 cookbooks. Maybe not that many, maybe 50. So that's mostly what I cook out of. Ramen. It's still too hot for that kind of stuff. Unless I did like a cold noodle soup or something like that. I did get some actual noodles when I went to the Galore market. It's just too hot for soup right now. I'm like, ugh, it's so hot. What's sinigang again? Is that sinigang? If you make it, you have to. It must be something sweet. If you have to have tons of rice with it, like garlic rice, right? Because people are like, you need rice with that, and I'm like, that meat is too sweet. You need rice with that. I personally have not come across a sticky rice that wasn't sweet. No, I've never heard of peach pandas. I'll have to check that out. Peach panda. Let me write that down. Peach panda. Oh. I'll check out the channel. It's a sweet, oh. Okay, I might have to wait till it cools off. It's too hot for me to eat soup right now. I got this much left. Take it to the head. Uh-oh. Oh, that's good. Gumbo. Gumbo. That's what my cousin Alma cooks for Christmas dinner, is seafood gumbo. She says it takes like between $200 and $300 to make it because of all the shrimp, crab, and scallops she buys and puts in it. But it's really good. I feel sick afterwards because gumbo, you have to have roux, and roux is made from wheat. And the rest is obviously. And then, of course, you eat seafood gumbo with rice. So then I go and have my rice coma. Oh. I had some rice for my lunch at work, and it must have knocked me out because I woke up. I'm like, oh, what happened? Just from a little bowl of rice with some gravy on it. Man, I'm like, I just don't do carbs, starchy carbs that much. So, chug-a-lug. Oh no. At least you got rain. If it was raining right now, I would not be mukbanging. I'd be sitting in front of the Spanish window that I have in the living room and just watching it rain. Actually, I would be on the front porch. It's raining, look at that. And I'd be letting the rain hit my arm like, oh my gosh, it's actually wet. But I live in the desert. And it never rains here. Peachy panda. Oh, peachy panda. Okay, I'll check that one out. Maple Poon mentioned Eat with Chunky, and I watched one of her videos and never went back. Oh, peachy panda. Oh. Bula Bays soup is good also. Let me see if that's in this cookbook. This cookbook is really thick. It starts with a B. The only thing I don't like about the cookbook is the font they used in here. It's hard to read. What did they call that? B-O-U. B. Maybe it's under soups. Sausage, seafood, soup. No, that's not in here. Unless, she dropped an N-bomb. I was like, bye. That's why I don't watch Yummy Bites TV. They dropped M-bombs and I can't support that. So, oh, quinoa. I'm going to have to try that instead of the rice. Yeah, because I don't eat a lot of rice. I just don't. Oh, I think this is going to be my last lumpia because... Let me so you can see what I'm doing. Because I'm stuffed. Yeah. The one video I checked out with Eat with Chunky, she dropped the N-bomb. She's like, should I call my man the N-bomb or should I call him Bae? Should I call him? And I was like, I'm so done. I'm like, bye. Have a nice life. Have a good year. You can do whatever you want, but I don't have to watch it. Uh-oh. I got this much wine left. Oop, can you see that? Not much. Which means I don't have much. I have like one shot full of wine left. My back's starting to hurt, so I ate too much. And I'm starting to feel sleepy. try quinoa. I had quinoa once when I went to a luncheon. It was cold, and I'm like, ew, I don't like cold food. Not really. I didn't enjoy quinoa the way it was prepared. Put you back here. I have lumpia left. I thought I was going to be able to eat it all. But apparently 50 is like... Yeah. I watched her until she dropped the N-bomb, and I was like, bye. Just can't do it. But I think I'm going to have to call it quits now. As soon as I finish the last little bit of my wine. Stella Rosa Red. Bottle's still cold. I know people in my neighborhood. Wow, she's always taking wine bottles out to the recycle bin. She must be a real drunk. But it's only a couple times a week. I like this a lot. It's such a pretty bottle. I love you, Stella Rosa. What would I do without you? I don't know what this doesn't taste like it's been sitting around since 1917. Maybe that's when the company was founded. Product of Italy. I wonder if Italian men taste like this wine. That would be awesome. Oh, it's got antioxidants in it. It's healthy. That's it for that one, though. That was very good. Oh. No. Mangy Tout. I can check her out, though. Mangy Tout. Great live stream. Oh, you're a vodka drinker? I don't. The next mukbang. Actually, no, it's not. It's still super crunchy. It'll be soggy, though, once I take it to work and after sitting in the refrigerator. Eat 10 more. What plant is that? This is a fake plant. I have no idea it's fake. This thing is it's super old. See, it's got that right there is dust. I don't know. It's a fake plant. I've slowly been throwing my plants away. Like if you watch my older mukbangs, you'll see plants that are dying in the background. I'm like, man, I don't want to take care of you anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not willing to eat a ton of food and make myself fat for other people's entertainment. I gotta think of my health. So I can suggest other mukbangers who eat obscene amounts of food for you if you want, but I'm not willing to do it. With me, you're going to get a small amount of food, wine, and conversation. That's it. It looks, the plant looks very stylish. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. I know that you can bend these leaves on this stupid plant. But I haven't touched it this is my first time touching it in a decade. Because I'm not willing to gain 1,000,000 pounds for someone else's. I have to think of my health. And Bonds, who's a Korean mukbanger, I watch him sporadically. He must consume about 10,000 calories in one sitting, but he does this full time and he works out 4 hours a day. Like, I don't have that kind of time to work out. So I have to monitor my calorie intake because I don't have a lot of time to work out and burn all that extra calorie off. So that's why you don't see me eat a lot of food. So hopefully that answered your question in a way that you understand, because I'm just not willing I'm not willing to eat stupid. I have too many food allergies and Divine Munchies. No, I don't watch Divine Munchies. And I'm American. And mukbangs come from Korea. I don't have to abide by the rules that Korean mukbangers. I can do my own thing. That's how I see it. You come to America, you're going to get something wholly new out of it. Because that's how we do it here in America. We come to America, we do it our way. We'll take a dish. That's a lot of American food is from other countries. We just put an American spin on it. Like, you'll never see egg foo young or orange chicken in China, but it's claimed to be Chinese food. But you'll never see that kind of stuff in Chinese restaurants because it doesn't exist there. It was invented here in America. I'm allergic to peanuts, so no, I'm not going to do boiled peanuts. But my food allergy video is coming up. It's not going to be a live mukbang, but it's going to explain my food allergies and why you don't see me eat certain things on my channel, and why you're not going to see me eat any more of some of the things I ate in the past. My first 20 mukbangs, I want to say my first 20 mukbangs, they were paleo-friendly meals. When I'm not filming myself for mukbangs, I eat a paleo diet, which is just meat and vegetables. And I'm pretty much forced onto that diet because of my food allergies. Otherwise, I would eat everything under the sun. But my soy, corn, soy and corn is in everything. I'm sensitive to wheat. I'm allergic to cantaloupe, peaches, mostly raw peaches. I'm allergic to peas, oranges, zucchini. There's a few other things I'm allergic to too, but I never eat them, so it's not like I don't, you know what I mean? It's weird. I don't like them anyway, and it might be because I had a not so good feeling after eating it, so I don't want to eat that anymore. And that's kind of how I was with cantaloupe. Before I found out I was allergic to cantaloupe, I would eat cantaloupe and it would make me sick. And so I just said, I'm not eating that anymore, because every time I eat it, I feel nauseous. Belly shots. No. Yes, I'm not allergic to mangoes. I think it's just the skin on peaches that I'm allergic to, because I can eat peach cobbler and feel just fine. If I was hoping to find champagne mangoes when I went to the Asian market, but I couldn't find them. But I can eat regular mango. I need to go to the Asian market so I can get me some more purple sweet potatoes, because I really miss those. Those are really good. I would rather eat purple sweet potatoes than rice, because I don't feel weird after eating purple sweet potatoes. I need a mango mukbang. Yeah, I do. I'm going to have to call it quits. I love oranges, but you know what? Before I found out I was allergic to oranges, I naturally avoided them. Like, I wouldn't drink orange juice, because after I would drink orange juice, I would get really, really, really bad heartburn, and I wouldn't feel so good. So I just said, I'm not going to eat orange juice. I'm not going to drink orange juice anymore. And then when I found out I was allergic to orange juice, it made sense. So I'll get vegans who come to my channel, oh, you need to go vegan. I'm like, no, I don't need to go vegan. Because vegan cheese, vegan meats, vegan, vegan products are highly processed foods, and they usually contain soy or corn. 2 ingredients I can't have. No. Orange juice. Orange juice does taste good, but I don't drink it. I stay away from it because of the heartburn. It gives me really bad heartburn. But yeah. The heartburn, and then oranges do trigger my asthma. So that's why I just avoid it. Apple juice. Apple juice is fine. I can drink apple juice. I can eat apples. They don't bother me at all. But blood oranges, regular oranges, those really mess me up. Try some apple juice. I'm not really big on juices in general. I just would rather have water or wine. The 2 W's that you need in your life. Dragon fruit. Halal. Bye, Dominic. It was nice chatting with you. My next mukbang will probably be Tuesday morning. Just so you know. I'll schedule it and then you can work out from that. But bye, Dominic. Halal. Halal is the same as kosher, right? And it's only meat from the first half of the animal and not from the back. No, they're not. Dragon fruit. No, I won't do a mukbang where I eat 10,000 calories. I'm not trying to get fat for people's entertainment. Yummy Bites did a 10,000 calorie challenge. You can go watch her channel for that, but I'm not doing it. Yeah. Never. Right up there with 100 layers of nail polish. Not willing to do that. I just have better things to do with my time. No. No 10,000 calorie anything. I'm not going to do that because I have to find a way to burn that off. Hi, Southern Girl. How are you? I'm just finishing up. You missed me. I just finished this bottle of Stella Rosa Red. And then I have probably 25 Lumpia left. I'm going to save that for my lunch tonight when I go to work. Anyway. Because I like being coherent. You know what I mean? Getting drunk to the point where you black out is not fun. I've done it before. It's not fun. Oh, bye, Panzas. Have a good time. I'm not ashamed of my body. I'm stingy. What can I say? Last time I got a hangover. A year ago when I went on a cruise to Mexico. I had 2 shots of Fireball. And I didn't realize that Fireball whiskey is derived from corn, and I'm allergic to corn. So that gave me a hangover for 4 days. Just 2 shots. Well, it's time I had to... I don't discuss what I do for a living on my channel. I'm not being paid right now to do my job, so why should I talk about it? How do you... I don't really get hangovers. That one time where the fireball gave me a 4-day hangover, it wasn't until someone told me that they make whiskey from corn that I made the connection. That's why I had a 4-day hangover from 2 shots. Because I can have 2 shots of tequila and feel right as rain. But that whiskey was, no more whiskey for me. I'm not allergic to lemons. Hi, Mimo. How are you? How are your studies going? Oh, you have a nephew! Yay! Oh, I bet he's cute as a button. You're so lucky you got a nephew. Lemonade. I'm not allergic to lemons. It's just oranges for whatever reason. Anything in the orange family, not necessarily citrus. Lemonade, yeah. Oh, no worries. No worries, the wake's coming. Yeah. I find what people do for a living is the least interesting thing about them. So when I'm in social settings, I never ask people what they do for a living. But I learned my lesson the hard way. Because I asked this guy what he did for a living when I was out at a networking event. And he went on a 20-minute rant about how much he hated his job, how his boss was a stupid cunt. And I mean, it was just 20 minutes of that. And I said, I will never ask someone what they do for a living ever again. I let people volunteer that information. I just won't ask. And then when they volunteer the information, I still don't ask them questions about it. Because when people are away from work, they're not, to me, I don't want them thinking about work when they're not at work. I want them to relax. It's about relaxing, not stressing them out. Fireball. The one I had was, I forgot what brand it was. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. Peppers, I forgot what brand that was. It was so long ago. But I'm like, hot diggity dog, no wonder. It was a certain brand of cinnamon whiskey that I had in, yeah. Fireball, it is so good. Fireball, it just warms you up when it goes down. And it's like, oh man. It's like a red hot. Yeah, it's like the little red hots. Like it's cinnamony and it's hot and it goes down like, yeah. No, there's no humidity here. There's no water in the atmosphere above the city I live in. Dry, very, very dry here. So if you have rain, send it my way. Yes, it's like a red hot, but in liquid form. Which I love red hot candies. I can't do the liquor. Which is sad. I actually don't drink whiskey. Neither do if I drink hard alcohol, it's either tequila. If I drink, it's usually tequila. But someone was buying whiskey shots on the cruise. And since they were paying, I'm like, hey, I'm down for a whiskey shot. And that's when I got the little Carnival shot glass. It looks like a mini martini glass that you saw in my drink thing. I don't like beer either. Every once in a while I'll try a rice beer, but I don't like them. I haven't found one that I really enjoy. Yeah. Well, I have to get going because I've been on Mukbang for an hour and a half. Yes, on Monday it was a small bottle though. Really small bottle of Japanese rice beer. And it wasn't bad. It's just, I'll never drink another bottle of that beer again. How? It might be, because beer tastes kind of bitter. I do hate beer, but every once in a while I'll try. I tried that beer because it was from red rice. It was fermented from red rice. So I said, well, it's not going to make me all bloated and gassy like wheat beer is going to make me. So I'll try this one. But I actually went to Bevmo looking for sake or plum wine, and they had neither, which is like, this place is lame. And I didn't feel like driving an hour away to an Asian market. Bye, Jamie. Bye, June. The rice does have a bit of the beer that I had did have a hint of rice flavor to it. And that's, so it didn't taste like like hot, sweaty, big toe. You know what I mean? That's what I imagine all the other beers taste like. 'Cause I do not like beer. I feel like when I drink regular beer, I'm sucking on somebody's hot, sweaty toe. But this actually tastes like rice, but it was kind of alcohol-y, like alcohol rice. Heineken is the worst beer I've ever had. Between Heineken and Guinness. But I would have to say Heineken because every time I think of beer and why I hate it, it's Heineken that rings a bell. Someone bought me a can of Heineken when I was in Afghanistan, and I thought I was going to throw up. It was so nasty. Well, yeah, UK people drink a lot in general. They drink much more than Americans. Yeah, you guys are like, you would totally win the drink beer challenge, because I can tell you, Americans, we drink, but we don't drink nearly as much as British people. Y'all are insane. No mashed potatoes? No mashed potatoes? Like, isn't the UK meat and potatoes country? That's crazy. No mashed potatoes? Oh, but that's at the KFC. That's weird. I don't know. But I can say we don't drink as much as British people. I can definitely say that for sure. You can take what I would consider someone with a drinking problem, like an alcoholic, and they would be considered social drinkers. And I mean, the British folks that I've been around, I'm like, how are you still walking? All that alcohol you drank, and you're still able to hold a conversation. You're still able to walk. That is amazing. 'Cause I don't know how they do it. They just drink a lot more. UK. I like some wines. I like my wines. I like my Stella Rosa. Stella has been on many of my mukbangs, and she will continue to do so. And she comes in a nice, pretty bottle, too. I like Stella Rosa Red. I like you. Oh, you're so empty. One more drop left. Okay. There was one that he bought me a Heineken beer, and I took one sip of it and spit it out and said that was the most disgusting thing I ever had. He bought it for me. But yeah, it happens. I felt bad. Bought me that beer. Huh. They should serve the food the way they serve it here in America, but it might be the British laws that prevent UK from doing so. Because some companies, when they go into, some American companies, when they go into other countries, they have to abide by the regulations of that country. And that might prevent them from being able to serve the same kind of sides. I've noticed that about certain skincare and vitamin supplements. Of course, you don't have In-N-Out. There's only 4 states in the U.S. that has In-N-Out. It's California. I think they opened one in Oregon. They have Nevada. I want to say Arizona. But he might have. I don't care. I wasn't going to drink the rest of it. I mean, if he was... here, I'm such a... Sometimes I can be really asshole. I can be an asshole. Like, I would have continued to drink it, but then I would have barfed on his boots. You know what I mean? That's the kind of asshole I am. Like, I'll drink this, but you're not going to like the results. And then I would purposefully target his boots to barf on. So I'm an asshole like that. No, there's only 4. I think it's California, Nevada, Arizona, and I think Oregon. Those are the only 4 states where you'll find an In-N-Out. Or it might be, instead of Oregon, it might be Utah. I don't know. But I know In-N-Out is not nationwide. Oh, the last black guy I dated. He didn't want to see me anymore. He started dating a Korean girl, like a local Korean, because we were in Korea. And the only reason why I went out with him is because my roommate was like, oh, he's such a good guy. You should go out with him. So I went out with him. And he wasn't a good guy. He was typical douchebag. Wasn't a good guy. Florida is famous for Disney World. Disneyland is in California. Yeah, Disney World is way, way bigger than Disneyland. And Disney World's in Florida. So you're famous for Disney World. So, yeah. I have been to Florida. I've been to Daytona Beach. I've been to Tampa. Is it Daytona or is it Delray Beach? Yeah. Yeah, Arizona, Nevada, California, and it's either Oregon or Utah where you'll find an In-N-Out burger. You can go to their website and find out what states they're in. No, I don't. My dad used to live in Tampa, but he moved to South Carolina. And then I had one uncle who was he was somewhere, but he moved to Georgia. So there's no family anymore in Florida. I used to have a cousin that lived in Miami too. She moved to Maryland. But they were all military, so it makes sense that they moved around. But I don't have any reason to go to Florida, so I don't see myself being there anytime soon. Never been to Rhode Island. Yeah, Rhode Island is really small. It's probably smaller than San Bernardino County is in California. San Bernardino County is huge. But it's a whole lot of, it's like Death Valley and nothing lives there. Sweet burger buns. That depends on what restaurant you're at. Not all restaurants have sweet burger buns. I don't have any plans to visit a whole lot of states. I do want to move I want to leave California and either move to Texas or Georgia. Mostly Texas, but the state I most dislike. That's hard to say. I haven't been to all 50 states. I can say there are states I wouldn't want to live in. And that's 3/4 of them. I don't want to live in any state where it snows. So that's all of the northern states. I don't like snow. I like green. So any place, Texas, I would consider Georgia. Certain parts of Florida I would consider. But yeah. I don't like cold. I don't like being cold. I don't want to live in California. I live in California, but my parents brought me here. And it just so happens to be the place where I got my first job out of college. But I would love to leave California. It's more of a visit state than it is a live here state. It's too expensive. By the week's coming. Rain and snow are not the same thing. One is frozen, one is not. They're not the same. California is weird. It's got high taxes. The cost of living is high. Most people in California, I don't know about Northern. I can only speak for Southern California because Northern California and Central California are completely, they're like different countries to me when I go there. But Southern Californians spend too much time sitting in their car getting from point A to point B. There's no reason why it should take you an hour to go 10 miles, but it does. It takes an hour to go 10 miles. So you have to get used to spending a lot of time in your car, which is one of the things I hate. Well, not everybody in California is rich. I find, I'm like, how do people afford to live here when the smallest, cheapest house is like $1 million in some places? Like, how do you afford that? I don't understand. Where I live is not that expensive, but the amount of money you spend for a house where even I live, the house I live in right now, you could buy a mansion for the same amount of money as you pay for the house I live in now. Well, a lot of people in the entertainment industry, that's one thing. You make a lot of money when you work in the entertainment industry. I mean, it's not just the actors and stuff that make money. It's like a lot of people make good money. So the weather is really good. I can say that I love the weather in LA. I don't like the weather where I live. It's too hot and dry. It's either hot and dry and cold and dry. But yeah, rude people are everywhere. Yeah, they can be rude. Super rude and ignorant. Yeah. Oh, my hair feels so soft right now. Oh, it feels so good. But someone's calling. I have to get going. I've never lived in a rich area of California. I've driven through there. I found the people to be nice, but you definitely want to be wearing your best clothes because if they think you're poor, they're going to treat you like you're poor. You used to live in California? I want to move to Texas. I have my heart set on Texas, but Texas or Georgia. And Georgia is my second only because the proximity to my dad. I can live within a driving distance of him, and that's something that I would love to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't go to a rich area and look like you're poor because they'll treat you that way. So, but I don't live in a rich area. Yeah. People judge no matter where you are. Like if you're not poor and you go to a poor area, they judge you. Trust me. I have family that way. And then I have my mom's side of the family. Most of them are in Michigan. And they live in Detroit. And they live in like the hood. When I say Detroit, it's actually the city, not in one of the surrounding cities or suburbs. In the city of Detroit. Oh, wow. Yeah, I just put on my best clothes when I go to places like that, and I don't get bothered. Well, I have to go. It was nice chatting with you all, and I will see you on Tuesday morning. I hope you have a good Labor Day weekend, and have some fun so you can tell me what you did. And I'll try to have some fun, but I'll most likely be washing my hair and cooking and painting my nails and working out because that's what I need to do, and studying. Oh. Well, that's weird that they would like your clothing style, because the style is weird even in the rich areas. Yeah. I'm the same way. See, I wear the same thing all the time. I have 6 of these white shirts. I have 10 of the black one. And then I have various other colors of my camisoles because they have built-in bras. I wear these pretty much every day. I've got one for every day of the month. So that's why you see me wear. And then, yeah. I'd rather spend my money on food. I like to eat. And as long as the clothes are stretchy, then I'm happy. But I have to say goodbye because I've been on for almost 2 hours. Yeah, they could. But, who am I to tell them what to spend their money on? Because I don't like it when people tell me what to spend my money on. That's for sure. My philosophy is do what you want with your money, just as long as you don't expect me to spend my money to do what you want. Because that's when I have the problems. Those kids must be super rich or their parents are loaded. The most money I've ever spent was on a pair of boots. I bought a pair of Donna Karan boots at the San Francisco Macy's. It was $250 for those boots. That was the best money I ever spent. The most comfortable boots, and they're leather and they're beautiful. I'm like, oh my gosh, my favorite pair of winter shoes. I wore the sole out on these things. I had to get new soles put on my boots because I wore them out so much. I love those boots. Yeah, they don't know the value of money and hard work. But I have to go because I got to clean up the dining room. I got to clean up my mess. Even though it doesn't look like a lot, I got my computer equipment, my microphone, and all that I got to put away. Yeah. You guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday, okay? And if you want to see me eat something in particular, let me know in the comments. If I'm not allergic to it, I'll eat it. But I'm not eating 10,000 calories of food, and that's, nothing with corn or soy. And you have a good weekend, okay? Bye-bye. Love you. Mwah.